The Jaguars have Josh Lambo out there to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. Jackson now to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback from Oregon, Marcus Mariota.
The numbers in 2017, not what anyone expected. 13 touchdowns, but 15 interceptions, although he did lead the Titans to the playoff round. For the
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
Able to throw the football, so that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
To throw is Mariota. Over the middle to Smith. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball. Nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Mariota hands to Henry. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards.
This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. It also brings up 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And he locates Walker complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Proves to be a good one.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot. And it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Mariota gives to Henry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. On 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because what they have been doing, it hasn't been working.
They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Mariota. And this will be caught. It's Matthews for the Tennessee touchdown. Rashard Matthews from 21 yards away. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. But the defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot,
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a Tennessee score. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. Here's Corey Grant now to return. he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Leading the charge is the UCF product who hails from right there in the Orlando area in Altamont Springs, Blake Bortles.
And you can see why he was the number 3 pick when he came out in the NFL draft. 6'5",
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 380. Again, it's Bortles. This is intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Out come the Titans now. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Following the interception here, Mariota sliding into the pocket. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the ball.
From the shotgun. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll get it down to the 47. Now, when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
That's caught by Herschel Walker. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Working out of the gun, Mariota goes underneath for Henry. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Mariota to throw it. Into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Rashard Matthews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. To return it is Corey Grant. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure
in this
how
situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
39, Lucy. 380.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. In the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. Leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. For the halftime report here, guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here.
I'm the offensive coordinator, though. I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
380.
Shotgun now for Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Essentially the same play again. Continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
380.
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play. Bortles to
defense
Westbrook.
Off balance. That'll drive a team towards a victory.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11th. Throwing is Bortles. This is caught. And out of bounds just shy of the end zone at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
380.
Bortles to throw once more. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Benny Logan able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
When you
This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal.
380.
They'll try to punch it in with Yeldon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
380.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
I'm not sure they got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football.
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
Quarter continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Steps away to his left. And he's got room. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. It brings up 3rd. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He dumps it off for Henry. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of plays now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mariota to throw. Buying time to his left. Walker with a grab, left side. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disciplined. All of a sudden, it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. Let's make it a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Yeah, he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good. So good, he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too chances with him doing exactly that? And he beat them on that play all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now 21-7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. Here comes Grant on the return. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Bortles got to have this one. And he's got some space here. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Titans are close to finishing off this football game. Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. 3rd and long here for Mariota. Dancing to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the offensive unit called the T.
One.
A first down throw for Mariota. Off, being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be...
One.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. In there to bring him down for a loss of 7. On and this will be caught. It's Matthews for the Tennessee touchdown. Rashard Matthews from 19 yards away. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other...
I guarantee you, I know who's really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Now here's Succop out to kick it away. The return man is Grant. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.